Sports Video Group is coming to you from the 2016 Summer Olympic Games in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Brandon Costa reporting for SVG. We have the distinct pleasure now to be joined by Mr. Jim Eady. He's Senior Technical Manager for NBC Olympics. Jim, thank you so much for taking some time with us.
Pleasure to be here.
This is word on the street here in the compound. Your 20th Olympic Games. You're one of the longest running in the industry. First off, congratulations from us.
Longevity, yeah.
Take us back to your first Olympic Games. What was your role there? What was it like?
Montreal in '76. Never saw the light of day. I was an editor in a dark little hole. I remember when we were loading in, CBC dropped a 2-inch quad machine off the back of a truck. So that tells you how long ago that was, if people still remember 2-inch tape.
Yeah. So I'm sure there's probably a laundry list. But if you could, over the 20 Olympics that you've done, we're here now in Rio, a whole lot of digital streaming, a very, very robust production workflow across the board. What are some of the biggest changes you've seen over your career of Olympics?
The couple of biggest ones would be wireless camera technology. Obviously, the move into high definition, but wireless camera technology and the help that digital's done for that. Transmission technology, the ability to get those 96 feeds or those 180, or 2 million hours around quickly and reliably. Because in the old days, it was, multiple satellite hops for a single video. A return feed was unheard of. You just couldn't afford it. Break the bank.
Yeah. So I don't know if this is a difficult question or if they're like little children for you, but do you have a favorite Olympics from your career?
Oh, easily for me, so far. I mean, I've had a lot of fun at a lot of them. Some of them we won't talk about. Lillehammer was probably the most memorable for many of us. Small nation, 5 million people, put on one of the best Olympics ever. It was that idyllic, it was a storybook production, but it was also, they did what they said they'd do, and everybody had a good time doing it.
That's great. So I'm sure you've worked with many, many people throughout the years, and there might be some younger folks out there who are trying to get into engineering or sports television production. Someone who is a dream of theirs to work at an Olympic Games. For someone who has worked 20 of them, what's your advice for someone to have what it takes to work in Olympics?
Do the volunteer thing. We're always looking for volunteer helper or bringing along young interns. That'll get them in the door if they have any engineering knowledge at all, and production. That's the blend that you have to have today. Is you have to work both sides of that street, but and like to travel, and don't complain that your bed isn't like the one you have at home.
Dude, I was complaining about that 5 minutes ago. No. So I guess lastly, this has been a very unique Olympic game so far, the location, the scope, and the scale. What is it about Rio that you think it could potentially be a lasting memory for you? Well,
Rio's, I had a lot of fun here. I was here for World Cup. We built the BBC facility. I'm here with NBC here doing stuff. You know what? It's a great town. I haven't had a bad time. I've been here 3 months now. It's different. It's South American and all of that. But the people here know what they're doing. OBS know what they're doing. Our biggest problem here has been, probably unreliable power, which is at the base of of our nervousness. Right. So, yeah.
All right, Jim. Well, thank you so much for taking the time.
My pleasure.
Michael Phelps may be an Olympic legend, but this is our Olympic legend in this industry here. Jim, thanks a lot. For more of our coverage from the Summer Olympic Games, you could visit us online at sportsvideo.org.